Welcome to Obsession Code. Today we're revealing women's body language. Signs of lust men always miss. Most men believe women will tell them when they're interested. The truth? Women rarely use words when they feel lust. Instead, they use body language. Subtle signals that almost every man overlooks. Missing these signals means missing the exact moment of strongest attraction. But once you learn to see them, you'll never look at women the same way again. The unspoken language of desire attraction is not logical. It's primal. For thousands of years, women have been conditioned to hide their desire in public. They'll smile politely, act modest, and pretend nothing is happening. But biology doesn't lie. Her body leaks the truth through unconscious movements, posture, and micro-expressions. The signals are always there, if you know what to look for. Think of it like a secret code. Most men are blind to it. But once you start recognizing it, it feels like you've been given X-ray vision into female psychology. Signs of lust. Most men miss one. Prolonged eye contact. When a woman looks at you just a little too long and her pupils dilate, that's not random. Her biology is telling her brain to open the window of connection. Picture this. You're at a bar. She glances at you, and instead of looking away instantly, her eyes stay locked for 1 extra second. That single second separates lust from politeness. Most men look away nervously and miss it. But the man who holds her gaze calmly communicates strength and triggers desire. 2. Lip biting or touching the mouth. When she bites her lip, licks it slightly, or touches her mouth unconsciously, she's drawing attention to her lips. It's a symbolic invitation, a primal signal that she's thinking about intimacy. Men often mistake it for a nervous habit. But in reality, it's one of the clearest subconscious displays of desire. Think of a cafe conversation. She listens, then suddenly bites her lip as you speak. She's not nervous. She's imagining. 3. Mirroring movements. If she copies your posture, your gestures, or even your tone of voice, it's not coincidence. Her nervous system is syncing with yours. It's called mirroring, and it happens when someone feels deep attraction. At a restaurant, if you take a sip of your drink and she immediately does the same, that's her body unconsciously telling you she's in tune with you. Even subtle things, like adjusting her chair when you adjust yours, reveal unconscious connection. 4. Exposing the neck or wrist. When she tilts her head and reveals her neck, or shows the soft inside of her wrist, that's not an accident. These are ancient vulnerability cues. She's revealing the most delicate areas of her body, subconsciously signaling trust and openness. It's her body saying, "I'm safe with you. I'm open to you." Most men ignore this invitation, but the man who notices understands her primal language. 5. Playing with hair or clothes. When she twirls her hair, adjusts her dress strap, or pulls on her skirt hem, she's not just fixing herself. It's preening behavior, like a bird arranging its feathers before attracting a mate. In the gym, she adjusts her leggings when you walk by. At the club, she plays with her necklace while you talk. These are not random movements. They are attraction signals disguised as habits. 6. Leaning in and angling toward you. Even in a group, her body will betray her focus. Watch where her torso and feet point. If her body angles directly at you while everyone else is talking, that's not random. And if she leans in closer while you speak, lowering the distance between you, that's lust hiding in plain sight. At a party, she may not say much, but her body's already telling you everything. Why men miss these signals? Now you might wonder, If these signals are so clear, why do most men miss them? Because most men are too focused on impressing instead of observing. They're trapped in their own head, rehearsing what to say, worried about how they look. In that state, they can't see what's right in front of them. Others confuse friendliness with attraction. They can't distinguish between a polite smile and a lustful glance. And so, they miss every window of opportunity. The psychology behind it. Here's the truth. These signs are not conscious strategies. She's not thinking, "I'll bite my lip to turn him on." It's primal, unconscious, evolutionary programming. Her nervous system communicates desire without her awareness. And the more subtle it is, the more genuine it often is. The key is how you respond. If you react desperately, the spell breaks. But if you remain calm, centered, and confident, you shift the entire dynamic. She becomes the one pursuing, while you simply observe. Extra signs: men overlook voice changes. When she's turned on, her voice often becomes softer, more melodic, or drops slightly in pitch. Breathing. Faster or deeper breaths can be a physiological response to arousal. Touch initiation. Light touches on your arm or shoulder are small but powerful invitations. Dilated pupils in dim light. Even when the room is already dark, pupils dilating further equals heightened attraction. Nervous energy. She fidgets more, laughs too quickly, or stumbles over words. Her body betrays excitement. Each of these signs alone may seem small, but when several appear together, it's undeniable. Why recognizing matters? Think of it this way. A man who misses these signs chases endlessly. But a man who recognizes them shifts the balance. He no longer wastes energy trying to prove himself. Instead, he understands the signals and lets her desire work in his favor. Recognition transforms the dynamic. She feels seen, but not judged. She feels desired, but not smothered. And that combination creates obsession. The real secret: most men will never notice these signals. They'll miss every sign, every chance, every moment of lust. But not you. Now you know the body language of desire, the hidden signals men always miss. And here's the most powerful part. True power in attraction doesn't come from chasing. It doesn't come from begging for attention. It comes from recognizing. Because once you can recognize lust, you control the dynamic without saying a word. If this opened your eyes, support the channel with a like and subscribe so you never miss the next lesson in the Obsession Code.